Hi guys, welcome to the video. I had to pop in here because I realized as I was editing the video, the first part of it is totally missing. I don't know, it's gone from my phone, it's gone from everywhere. So at least I hadn't started painting on this table, but you missed at least 15 minutes of me chattering and moving things and showing things and talking about things. And for that, I'm so sorry. But I just wanted to insert this and let you guys know because I'm guessing at the beginning of the video, I explained what I'm doing. I needed to get this table painted up really quickly and added to the booth. I was taking out a church pew that's been sitting in the booth for about a year, and I'm shocked that nobody purchased it, but that's okay. It's going to be added to my new home, and I'm not mad about it. I'm actually really excited. But I need this table done so that I can switch those out, and this will give me more space, surface space in the booth to set things up. So with that said, enjoy my painting video. Originally I was going to add, it's a long video. I was going to add the two parts. I had to do it in 2 days. I was going to add them together. I've decided to do it separately. So this is part 1, and then look for part 2 in a couple of days. So enjoy. Okay, so for some reason my video stopped, so I don't know why. I don't even know what it recorded and what it didn't record. If you missed it, I brought down the scraper, scraped everything off. I'm now wiping everything down with baby wipes, and then we'll get to painting really quick because the sun's already disappearing and it's getting super windy. Okay, so I know I am very short on time, and what that means to me is normally because it's a display I would paint it white. That's going to take too many layers. I don't want to paint it white. So I have 2 options and I have to decide what color I want to do because I really want to try to get away with just 2 layers. 2 layers of paint, call it a day. And white would easily be 3 to 4, even with distressing it and all of that. So, and I don't have the time of kind. I don't have the time of kind. I told you it's gonna be one of those days. One of those days. Let's get this just layer of dust that it's been sitting. I don't know if you guys could even see it. It's hard to tell because the screen kind of looks black to me. It's all wood, minus the bar going across has a metal scroll. The rest of it is all wood. For some reason I was thinking there was more metal to it, and there isn't. Because I wasn't planning on painting the metal, and I was hoping there was more metal so I would paint less. But this is a great little entry side table, and it will serve the purpose well. And I'm excited to bring that pew back and own it and keep it because I love it. And as soon as I opened the booth and I put it in there, I was kind of hoping no one would buy it. So, works out in my favor. Okay, that's as good as I'm going to do. I know some people are cringing, but we are good to go. Good to go for what I need it for. Okay. So, like I said, in a perfect world, I'll be painting it white. I don't have time for that. I want to try to get 2 layers done today. So basically, there is hair going up my nose. That is tickling. Basically, I have 2 choices. I have kind of brown, which it's called driftwood. Normally, I wouldn't paint furniture brown. It's already brown. So that feels a little weird to me. but it's kind of neutral, and that's why I'm kind of suggesting it. Or I have my favorite Duck Egg Blue, which, if you're not familiar, is kind of more like it's a greeny blue. Let me shake it up. It's been sitting a while. And I love that color too. It's not neutral. Neutral is good so that when I put things in the booth and set things on the table, it's not clashing. There are tumbleweeds blowing by. I need to hurry. Okay, I'm gonna go with the brown, even though it doesn't feel natural to me. But I need to keep going on this. So you want to make sure it's all mixed up. This is mud paint, driftwood color, nice and neutral. Mud paint kind of goes just like chalk paint, mud paint, all those different mineral type of paints are nice to distress things. Now, if I was doing perfect paint and I didn't distress things, then a great enamel paint or whatever with a built-in finish. I'm sorry, it's bouncing, it's getting windy. With a finish already built into it would be perfect for furniture. But since I go in and distress, this is best. That was a rhyme. Okay, let me get her done. Okay, so I'm going to do a layer on the top, and then hopefully it dries while I work on the bottom, and then I can go back to the top again, because my goal is to get both layers of paint on today, and then probably either Friday or Saturday come back in here and distress the piece and clear coat it. So this stuff has pretty good coverage. You don't want to go on too thick at first. Try to go in one direction and watch your brush strokes. That was hair. Sorry if this is making for the worst video ever. Sometimes you'll see me go the opposite direction. I'm just trying to get coverage, and then I'll go back and get rid of those brush strokes. Let me get a wipe. These like little fine hairs. If you didn't notice, all my cleaning and the whatnots, I use baby wipes. It's nice and neutral, not harsh. This brush is too big for this container. Get this bottom. It's been forever since I painted just even a simple piece of furniture. Feels nice and weird. Alright, although it's neutral, and I'm glad I went with this color, because even with this basic, then I can even put some maybe floral transfers on the top, so it's got some personality to it without really distracting from anything that I display on the top. One of the things I love to paint are like tables like this. It's got this huge surface. It makes painting go really quickly. I don't have any news about the house build yet. We're just in a waiting period as they finish it up in engineering. And then once they're done, then we'll work on the permit process. But we're not there yet. But since code enforcement is on us, I need us to hurry up and get to permit process. luckily this table is nice and light. You may, depending on how long this takes, you may see me speed up this part, especially if you can't hear me. I don't know if you guys can see it. I have this piece, this little secretary desk hutch thingy. Looking forward to painting that. It all essentially becomes weather permitting. Okay, and just like that, we've got the table top basically covered. Definitely will take 2 layers. If I was going for more perfection, it would probably take 3 layers, but I am not. So, okay, we'll let that dry as I move to the bottom, which means getting, did I get it? I did. That's why I got my work jacket on. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to do the legs, even though, let me think. It's so hard to decide. I wish that you guys could answer me right now. What would you do? What I may do is try to skip this and just do the legs, the actual feet part, and the bar going across and see how that looks. I only say I want to do this part. I don't even know if you guys can see it. Maybe let me lower it. Please hold. It has a lot of nicks and dings in it, so that's why I'm like debating on what to do with that. Is that moving at all? Sorry guys. Is that better? I think so. But yeah, so I think I'll do like this part, leave this and see how that looks. I can always come back and paint this if that looks, if I don't like the look of it. So that's what we're gonna do for the moment. This wind, I got a runny nose. I may hate that. I think I hate that. I think I have to paint the whole thing, which is okay, because now I don't have to be perfect. This is definitely a fly by night, figure out what I'm doing as I go. I'm gonna tip it just a little bit. One leg feels like really loose, but they just have screws on it, so I should be able to go in and tighten that up. It's weird, this finish almost looks like, I think someone painted it, and they painted it brown. It has this weird kind of look to it. Doesn't look like wood. Looks like a painted wood. I mean, it is wood. You know what I mean. I should have brought a tool. I should have brought a tool, and then I could have taken this metal piece off. I don't know if you guys can see it. That would have been easier than trying to work around it. Still recording. I don't know why it stopped before. Like, this is a project you can't do a redo on a if you're recording. trying not to get much paint on the, it looks like brass scroll, but I can clean it off if need be. Okay guys, I roughly painted that, and let me take this off and I can show you guys. Let me turn on. Such a pretty view, right? So amazing. Okay, see, you can easily get distracted. If you couldn't see that piece before, pretty amazing. So here's the table, just a quick rough first layer of the brown. Every time I paint it, this driftwood, and it goes on, I'm like, oh yeah, that's not that dark. So, but yeah. So I will do another layer, and I won't bore you guys with that, but you can join me. I'll continue the video either Friday or Saturday and show you distressing and clear coat so that it's ready to go into the booth. But I am glad I did the legs. This color actually goes great with that brass scroll piece. I don't know how old this piece is, but I love it. Another one of my heads. If you guys could get in here, you would love it. Between this and the storage unit that I have at U-Haul with all my work stuff, has just amazing things. It really does. So it almost feels like this is like a picker's paradise, really. Some stuff I need to get into totes. We're moving everything into these black and yellow totes and having them labeled, whether it's patriotic, spring, you know, because right now I just got all these boxes and then it's a guessing game. So if I can get it in the tote, and then it's either in the tote for us to sell online or in the tote with tags ready to go in the booth. This is actually just all packaging material. I found this. I'm obsessed. I'm going to end up painting it, which I may do this weekend. So I may pull this. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put this into... I have it tagged right now, not for sale, but using it in the booth. I don't know if I want to use it on my house or what, but I'm going to paint it white. There's the bench that was sitting at my my actual house at one point. No house now. I love this collection here. Beautiful bench that needs to be reupholstered, but look at that cabinet, amazing. This is a corner shelf, amazing. I could sit here all day. I actually got these just for myself, so there you go, once we get the house done. But okay guys, so that is it for now. To head out, let this dry, get a drink, and then do the second layer that it needs, and we'll let that dry for a day or two, and then I'll see you guys back here. So see you shortly, but not really shortly, but shortly to you.